After a lot of requests, here's how to do this cool trick. It looks super cool and complicated, but trust me, you'll be able to do this with your dog. There is a prerequisite to this trick, and that is that your dog can back up. That was my last tutorial I posted. This is it here. Once you've got the back up, you are ready to move to the next part of this trick. Step 1, we need a pivot box or an upside down bowl or a step. You can get that from any hardware store. Step 2 is we need to get your dog spinning on the pivot box. To start with, you're just going to try and get your dog's 2 front feet on the box like so, a mark and reward. Once they're on the box, it's time to get them spinning. You're going to have to really rotate their head nice and gently. As soon as their back legs move at all, you're going to mark and reward. And you want to keep doing this until you get some really fluid movements like this, where you really don't need much work and the dog will spin really fast. In step 3, we now bring the trick together with a pivot into middle. I make sure that the dog's front feet stay fixed and I want the dog to spin around in between my legs. And I start off really, really slow. Please make sure that the dog's front feet stay on the box the entire spin. The cue I use for this move is switch, but you can use whatever you like. Once your dog's got that, now's the tricky part. We're going to slowly increase the distance so the dog has to back up in between my legs. It's really important that you increase the distance very, very slowly and make sure that your dog always pivots with their front feet fixed on the pivot box. Don't be scared to go back a step if your dog is struggling with increasing the distance. Once your dog's doing that nicely, it's time for step 5 where we take away the box. Please be aware that when you're taking away the box to do this, you're going to have to take a few backward steps when it comes to your distance. So start again as if your dog doesn't know it and then increase the distance slowly. So now you've got both tricks, the back up and the switch. Now we put it together. So I ask my dog to back up, they back up, and then I ask them to switch, and there it is. And that's how we get it.
Yes.